Kicking off at number 10 is the Evolved Mega Knight. This evolution keeps the raw stats of the original Mega Knight, but adds a massive gameplay twist. Every attack performs an uppercut, launching the targeted troop 4 tiles toward the enemy crown tower. The uppercut lets him knock tanks back repeatedly, often comboing into a jump for double damage. He's perfect against Royal Giant, Golem, Giant Skeleton, and P.E.K.K.A. The Evolved Mega Knight is insanely fun and a powerful defensive wall, but he's elixir-heavy and needs smart placement. That's why he sits at number 10 on our list. Strong, flashy, but not quite meta-defining just yet. Coming in at number 9 is the Evolved Baby Dragon. The evolution adds a gust of wind around it in an 8x9 square, slowing enemy troops by 30% while speeding up allies by 50%. After it dies, the wind lingers for 2 seconds, giving you extra utility on both offense and defense. The wind buff synergizes amazingly with balloon and building targeting tanks like Golem, Electro Giant, Lava Hound, or Giant. Deploy the tank at the back, and the Evolved Baby Dragon can speed up your push, giving it a higher chance to reach the tower. Its slowdown effect allows it to handle wall breakers, skeleton barrel, barbarians, and even battle ram on its own. You can then immediately use it to mount a counter push. The Evolved Baby Dragon is now a must-have support card in any tank or building-based deck. Its ability to slow enemies and speed allies makes it extremely versatile, a solid number 9 on our best evolution list. Next up at number 8 is the Evolved Knight. The Evolved Knight takes 60% less damage from all sources until he hits a troop or building, making him a surprisingly tough defender for his cost. The Evolved Knight excels at soaking up hits from ranged troops like Musketeer, Wizard, Bomber, Dart Goblin, Flying Machine, Infernal Dragon, or even Sparky. Place him strategically away from enemies to maximize his shield and let your towers or support troops chip away at opponents. He's great against Prince, Dark Prince, and Mega Knight because his shield reduces their charge or jump damage, often resulting in a positive elixir trade. It works well with Goblin Barrel, Graveyard, or Goblin Drill by tanking damage and allowing spawns to reach the tower safely. The Evolved Knight is a cheap, versatile defensive powerhouse. His shield and low cost make him ideal for defense, counter pushes, and synergy with support troops, securing him a solid number 8 spot on our top evolution list.
Coming in at number 7 is the Evolved Goblin Barrel. When launched, it sends a second Goblin Barrel to the other lane, and after it lands, 3 decoy goblins spawn. These decoy goblins are tiny, high-damage ground melee units with low health, acting as additional pressure and distraction. 2 barrels hitting opposite lanes force the opponent to split their defenses, making it difficult to defend both effectively. The spawn decoys confuse the opponent's counters, letting your real goblins get more damage on the crown tower. Requires good placement and timing to prevent being fully countered and to maximize tower damage. The Evolved Goblin Barrel is a high-pressure offensive tool. Its dual-barrel mechanic, combined with decoy goblins, forces opponents to make tough defensive choices, making it one of the most tricky and rewarding evolutions in the game. Next up at number 6 is the Evolved Furnace. The Evolved Furnace keeps the core mechanics of the original Furnace, but adds a twist. It now has a 1.8-second spawn speed and spawns fire spirits to the sides rather than the front, increasing lane coverage and creating more offensive pressure. Fire spirits alternate spawning left and right, creating lane coverage and unpredictability for your opponent. Always deploy behind your crown tower to maximize fire spirit lifespan and tower chip damage. The Evolved Furnace is a lane control and chip damage powerhouse. Its alternating fire spirit spawns make it unpredictable and difficult to counter, especially when paired with rage or tank units, solidifying its spot as a mid-tier evolution with high strategic value. Coming in at number 5 is the Evolved Skeleton Barrel. The evolved skeleton barrel takes the classic skeleton barrel and makes it twice as threatening. It now spawns with 2 barrels, each containing 7 skeletons. The first barrel drops when it reaches 75% hit points, and the second when the barrel is defeated. Its hit points are 25% higher, and its death damage is 64% higher than the original, making it far more punishing for your opponent. Forces opponents to decide when to use their spells, often resulting in chip damage if misplayed. Even a single barrel's death damage is significant, and both barrels combined deal more damage than a rocket. The evolved skeleton barrel is a high-pressure chip damage machine. Its dual-barrel mechanic and increased death damage make it tricky to counter with small spells, while its skeletons provide extra value on both offense and defense. Perfect for decks designed around pressure and distraction. It's a must-consider in evolution-focused strategies. At number 4, we have the Evolved Cannon. The Evolved Cannon is more than just a building. It's a knockback machine. When deployed, it fires 9 cannonballs in 2 rows, 5 on top, 4 on the bottom, dealing area damage and pushing enemy units back. Great for defensive plays, fires 9 projectiles in 2 rows, making it effective against swarm units and buildings. Can snipe buildings and troops across the arena during sudden death. The Evolved Cannon is a versatile control card that excels at defense, knockback, and chip damage. While it requires strategic placement, its barrage and knockback effects make it a strong choice against swarms and small spells, especially when paired with complementary troops or support cards.
At number 3, we have the Evolved Giant Snowball. When deployed, it rolls 4.5 tiles like a barbarian barrel, pulling troops inside and slowing them for 4 seconds. Caught troops cannot be targeted, allowing your cards to retarget for optimal damage. Aligns troops perfectly from Magic Archer, Evolved Bomber, Firecracker, Executioner, Wizard, or Bowler to deal massive damage. Can push enemy tanks like Giant Skeleton or Prince away from your crown. At number 2, we have the Evolved Valkyrie. Every swing of her axe summons a 0.5-second tornado, pulling enemy troops within a 5.5 tile radius and dealing additional damage. High health and splash damage make her ideal for defending against ground swarms like Skeleton Army, Barbarians, Royal Hogs, and Royal Recruits. Her tornado effect pulls enemy troops into splash damage from supporting units like Evolved Bomber, Evolved Firecracker, Executioner, Wizard, or Bowler. Effectively stops slow, building-targeting units like Giant, Elixir Golem, and Golem from reaching your towers. The Evolved Valkyrie is a defensive and control-oriented powerhouse. She excels at disrupting enemy pushes, pulling troops into splash damage, and protecting your towers. While she struggles against high DPS air units, her tornado ability makes her one of the most versatile ground defenders in the Evolved meta. At number 1, we have the Evolved Skeleton Army. Spawns 15 skeletons in a scatter formation led by General Jerry, and they won't die if the general is still. Alright Clashers, that wraps up our top 10 evolution in this current meta. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more tips on the evolution cards, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an update from Mzmer. Comment below which evolution card you're upgrading next or which one you think is the most OP right now. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep evolving and keep clashing.